16 gigabytes of RAM. Now, though the RAM is pretty slow, about 2400 megahertz, but the thing is that ये जो CPU है ना वो 1866 के ऊपर तो वैसे भी यूज़ नहीं कर सकता. अब ये मदरबोर्ड बहुत खास है. ठीक है, जल्दी से एक मिनट अपना PC शट डाउन कर देता हूँ मैं. There you go. तो द थिंग इज अभी मैं इसमें एक बहुत ही स्लो हार्ड डिस्क यूज़ कर रहा हूँ. तो आफ्टर द सिस्टम इज़ ऑन आई नीड टू वेट अबाउट 5 minutes, बट वो चला जाएगा जैसे ही मैं अपनी SSD में अपग्रेड कर लूँगा. मैंने बस लगाई नहीं है अभी SSD क्योंकि मुझे कुछ और चेंजेस करने हैं. तो एनीवेज दिस इज़ एन RX 570 जो मुझे 2500 रुपीज़ में मिला. दिस वॉज एन इनसेन डील. ओके, सो व्हाट एक्चुअली हैपेंड वाज दैट मैंने ये 5000 में खरीदा था एंड वो मैंने लॉकडाउन के पहले खरीदा था. तो मैंने एक डिस्प्यूट डाल दिया अली एक्सप्रेस में जब ये आया मेरे पास कि ये मुझे बहुत लेट मिला है. और आफ्टर टॉकिंग टू द पर्सन लाइक द सेलर फॉर अ वाइल आई गॉट अ 2500 रुपी, नो नॉट 2500 बट आई गेस 2300 से 23 से तो 2400 रुपये वापस आ गए. ठीक है, तो वो भी मेरे बैंक अकाउंट में आ गए हैं ऑलरेडी. बट जो मदरबोर्ड है उसके लिए भी मैंने डिस्प्यूट किया था क्योंकि वो भी लेट आया था, बट उसके पैसे अभी तक नहीं आए. और प्रोसेसर वालों में तो उन्होंने मना ही कर दिया कि नहीं हम नहीं देंगे. तो प्रोसेसर मुझे 6 कोर 12 थ्रेड का प्रोसेसर 1000 रुपये में मिला है. इवन जो ये कूलर है ना ये भी अराउंड 1100 रुपये का है एंड वो मेरे प्रोसेसर से ज़्यादा महंगा है. मैं इन सब के बारे में एक सेपरेट वीडियो ज़रूर बनाऊँगा, बट अभी के लिए ये मेरा जो पूरा PC है इसको दिखा देता हूँ. तो यहाँ पर आई हैव 4 slots फॉर रैम एंड ऑल. आई एम नॉट गोना रिमूव एवरीथिंग बिकॉज come on man, this thing took me a while to assemble and I'm not gonna do it. But what I want to show you is the amount of performance that I was able to get for this crazy amount as 20,000. 16 GB RAM, anyways 1866 megahertz पे यूज़ होगी. I have those 4 slots so that I can always upgrade my RAM to about 64 gigabytes. I have a 6 core processor which I can upgrade to 14 cores, though the जो प्रोसेसर है वो जब मैं टर्बो अनलॉक कर लूँगा तो अबाउट 3.2 गीगाहर्ट्ज़ पे चलेगा, बट दैट्स स्टिल फाइन बिकॉज दिस प्रोसेसर वाज सुपर चीप. Now I'm using a hard drive. I'll upgrade it to an SSD. That's not an issue. The hard drive's price is not included in the PC build's price just because ये जो हार्ड ड्राइव है मैंने अपने ओल्ड लैपटॉप से पुल आउट किया एंड आई एम जस्ट अज्यूमिंग दैट एवरीवन हैज़ एन हार्ड ड्राइव एट देयर होम. Now for the power supply, this is one of the biggest thing. I got a crazy deal on this Cooler Master 650 watt thingy. Now this is a white certified power supply and I've already have it, the power supply inside. The only thing is I think I have an old graphics card lying around inside the box. So yeah, I got this thing for 3000 rupees used in my city. Now I don't recommend buying used power supply, but I got a warranty on this. So the guy had used it for about 3 months and kept it for about 3 months at his home. I knew the person from before so I could buy it. But usually मैं नहीं बोलूँगा कि हाँ यार मतलब पावर सप्लाईज में डोंट टेक रिस्क. दैट्स व्हाट आई वुड से. अगर आपको एक कॉर्सर का 450 वाट का पावर सप्लाई अबाउट लाइक वाइट सर्टिफाइड मिल जाता है अराउंड 2500 रुपये का on MD computers, buy it from there. That's probably the best deal. Or dude, this XFX shit, oh my god, it's so good, so good, just so good. I want to show you some things which some people would be interested in, and that is temperature. So a lot of people were asking me about temperatures on my graphics card video. This thing came with a new thermal paste, okay, and wait, let me just show you the PC. Looks sick, right? This thing heats up to about 60 degrees while I'm in Valorant. Now Valorant is not like a very demanding game or anything, but it can definitely suck up the graphic card at higher settings. So I played at higher settings for about like 180 FPS or something, and this thing would get only at as hot as like 60 degrees, and the processor would not even go above 50. Now it's definitely GPU bottlenecked at higher settings, but the thing is, man, the CPU doesn't go over 54 degrees. I've never seen the CPU go over 54 degrees. That is crazy. The cooler is pretty low quality. If you would actually touch it and feel it, you can just listen to the sound. Pretty low quality, but at the end of the day it does the work and stuff. It's like, you know, Xeons don't heat up much. That's what I've seen. And one good thing about this motherboard is that it has two M.2 slots. So one right over here and one's I think beneath somewhere behind the graphic card, and it has 4 RAM slots, so upgradability is to the max. And you have 6 SATA ports. I think two are 3.0 and like the rest are like 2.0 and stuff. Now, one bad thing I would say is that I had real problems with the audio. So the microphone from my earphone won't work. So I would have to buy a microphone to put into one of the slots and then make it work and stuff. The Ethernet is about like my internet is about 100 megabytes. So I can't really say whether it's a gigabit or it's just 100 megabytes and stuff. But other than that, we have 4 USB 3.0 ports. Come on, man, my autofocus just sucks on my phone. So 4 3.0, you have 4 normal 2.0, you have an Ethernet jack, and like these are just basic ports. You don't have anything special. Obviously, you don't have display because you need a graphic card for that. And the graphics card pretty sick, man. For 2,500 rupees, this is a steal deal. I would make an entire video about it someday, but other than that, this is a steal deal. So I think what I want to show you is, let me just see if I can show you some. So I don't have a game running in right now. I think my setup is sick. I just need a new keyboard and mouse. I've already ordered something, and I don't think I'll do a video on it because it's really cliche to do a video on keyboard and mouse and shit like that. But other than that, I used CoolTemp to this thing. This app is very light, and you can see on idle it's about like, wait 1 second, it hovers about like 35-36 degree, and when it's like under load with like Valorant running on highest settings, about 54. And for normal stuff, if you go into the performance section, your GPU runs about 43, and the fans won't spin until unless it crosses, I guess, about 55. So that's only when the game's running. And you can see the thing shows 2.4 gigahertz, and it's never goes above 2.7 because I have not unlocked the turbo boost. Once I would do that, it would be like 3.2 gigahertz stable, and that's where I would get a lot of performance out of this CPU. I have 16 gigs, as I said, and yeah, I barely use anything. Now, this hard drive is like super slow, so I'm having a lot of problem. Now you guys need to just tell me in the description on what games to download and test, because I have no games except Valorant. That's the only game I play right now. And I don't really love games. I love esports, but nothing more than that. So if you guys would have any suggestion on what games to test, don't say GTA 5. I'm just bored of GTA 5 now. It's just got boring, bro. Like RP, I've played RP for like a long time, and it's not fun anymore. So yeah, tell me some other games. I would probably test Assassin's Creed Odyssey on it because I feel it's like pretty cool. But other than that, yeah, guess what? My PC on camera looks way worse than in real life. So don't judge on that. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. I would meet you in the next one, and till then. What do I want to do? Okay, fine. Like, share, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below on what you want to see. Okay, thank you.